Jonathan Street has been the epicenter of black life and culture in Hagerstown, Maryland for more than a century.
In the Jonathan Street area, it was the Red Line District, and there were booming businesses, barbershops, restaurants. People would come from out of town just to come to experience the nightlife.
Up here and to the right is where the Harmon Hotel once stood. The Harmon Hotel was the premier hotel for African Americans who came to visit in Hagerstown, from Anna Mae Bullock, who was Tina Turner, to Willie Mays.
Alicia McBean is trying to preserve the rich history of this neighborhood, which dates back to before the Civil War. Slaves were bought and sold here, and runaway slaves would hide out in the Ebenezer AME Church in Hagerstown en route to nearby Pennsylvania and Freedom.
It was determined that it was a safe house along the route of the Underground Railroad, yeah. And you should have great parking down there.
McBean and others want to find a permanent location for another former staple of the community, the Dolman Black Heritage Museum. Its collection of 4,500 pieces chronicling the community's life has been in storage since the original museum lost its home.
We have a museum here that has been here since 1974 that has not been able to be fully embraced by the local government to help them get into a public facility. It's disheartening as a native of Hagerstown.
The city says it doesn't have the money now to fund a museum building, but is committed to improving the Jonathan Street neighborhood. Herman Davis says it's vital the museum's collection lives on.
What the museum is trying to do is to make that history known to everyone. It doesn't have to be African American, but let them know that this history exists. If you don't know your history in the past, you don't know your future, where you're going.
Some in this community worry without a museum, younger African Americans will miss opportunities to learn about the sacrifices and sense of pride people made to make this community thrive. Simkins, VOA News, Hagerstown.